Saved message, Friday, June 7th, 10:37 a.m.
Hey, shalom, brother Vocab. Just going back on that same note, man, for real. Like, when you hear this, man, I know it seems ill. I ain't even trying to be on no religious fanatic tip, and I know that's what it's been like in the eyes of people in my cipher, you know? For real, I be feeling the backlashes when the acknowledgement comes. And I ain't even trying to be on no Pharisee tip. I know I'm getting, deep in my belief in the scriptures and things, but I mean, you and Natural was there when I was going through, all the different religions and different studies and all that. And now I'm founded upon the rock, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Yeshua. And that's word. And I have to stay firm. But, man, you know what I'm saying? I love the brothers, man. I love y'all. And you know what I'm saying? We brothers, man, so I ain't even trying to be on no Pharisee. Let me know. If a brother starts getting on some religious Pharisaic tip, let me know, But on the same tip, man, this is that scripture that I told you I would call you back on. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garment, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. You know what I mean? Salah. Yasha, salam, salah, brother. So we need to pull this together, man. Throw aside all these technical difficulties, man. Let's pull this album together. You know what I'm saying, brother? Love and peace, power, yes, Yeshua. Shalom Aleichem, brother.
To copy this message to another person, press 6.
Scattered Israelites. Look at your life, specific perception just might pop out of the closet, possibly not to be conscious that they existed. The more you analyze, knowledge amplifies better successful chances by you opening your atmosphere. Take the pictures, wisdom and respect should be the clothing for naked sisters. Guidance and strength depicted bring power to make decisions. Understanding your cipher rotates within its faith position. Having faith doesn't mean that you have to make your ways religious. My brothers that pray can dig it to smother the hate of bigots. Open Eden's allegiance, Elijah, Alawite, elect 11, ill alarm or alive about evil. If you're alone or along the line of a path that's not peaceful, you can seek in the infinite God and he will fill you. That's word. The stone that the builder refused will be the head cornerstone, and that's the pillar to choose. Today's descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel have scattered thoroughly throughout nations, and this they fell. Facing the misplaced sellers, the race and the live ways well. We suffer to spread the message, bring the truth and give they tell. Today's descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel have scattered thoroughly throughout nations, and this they fell. Facing the misplaced sellers, the race and the live ways well. We suffer to spread the message. What possessed my brothers to burn incest to violent false gods? It's prophesied they will be as Mahershala al-Khashbaz. Easy prey, quick to fall. They've been delayed and missed the call. To mankind your fist is small to be holding crystal ball. How dare you go to Rome to kiss the ring of crystal ball? See the beast who got two horns like a lamb and speak the dragon tongue. If you had a son, would you want him to be absent from the consciousness he needs? Please feed before disaster comes. The nations will be the vessels that shatter like clay pots. They continue to stay black, devour indigenous fake flocks. Have you noticed that it's natural for children to say rock? That's the proof to us. The stone that the builder refused will be the head cornerstone, and that's the pillar to choose. The way that we can't survive a life's harsh wilderness proves this existence isn't a joke, so please start your pilgrimage soon. I've never felt vibes in such abundance more before. 12 times 12 tribes is 144. Chosen to receive the gift that escaped the painful death. Don't claim to touch what's not kept in a stable chest. You came from dust and got blessed when he gave you breath. Elijah, Kiana, Davon, and Jeru's next for the future seeds to take the steps. And yes, the new Jeru reflects Yerushalayim, and through Yeshua everything be made clean. And I suggest y'all should know what you mean before you say A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem. Understanding doesn't seek you, it exists for us to seek it. For the living dust is speechless, standing upon the peak of a steep cliff. Seekers of eclipses treat the zenith of all its heathens. The wicked and adulterous generation will search for the sign. That sign is something no single person can find, except for the sign of the prophet Jonah. So become servants, brothers, humble yourself before we get swallowed up. Follow justice, if not, you consume the hollow cup. They consume the hollow cup. And now it's time to leave Egypt. Seasons of eclipses keep diseases, our sheep are seasick. Though I believe we can seek the zenith as Hebrew priestess keep calling on Yahweh. Please feed us the holy manna, pamphlets and his manuscripts. His plan is prepared past companionless man since he danced in the red sands of awareness. Sincerely prepared evangelists anticipate the repatriation of his tribes back to Israel. In time for the regathering, bless them. Humanity, family trees, never East African brethren. When we first said Shalom Alechem, we only noticed death when sin entered into the world. From Shaitan to man, we're ornamental Egypt, a straight coincidental steep cliff. Looking at the fruits and wondering if God will let you eat this. But he shall give us strength when he sees our potential weakness. Justice imagined in the eyes of a bludgeoning dragon drips. Malicious words from a malicious mouth they flatter with. Perform persuasion but we can see through those dragon's lips. Today's descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel have scattered thoroughly throughout nations and this day fell. Facing a misplaced silence, still racing to live ways well. We suffer to spread the message, pray the truth we give they tell. Today's descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel have scattered thoroughly throughout nations and this day fell. Facing a misplaced silence, still racing to live ways well. We suffer to spread the message, pray the truth we give they tell.
One verse.
Praise be unto Yahweh. Check. Ready? I can record anytime. Take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows, so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons ripe for harvest, please keep the truth from out your blood style. Take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows, so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons ripe for harvest, please keep the truth from out your blood style. Take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows, so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons ripe for harvest, please keep the truth from out the blood style. A false promise shall be cursed with phallic alibis. The truth of 4 chapters and 55 verses of Malachi will smash down the segregated walls that now stand in Palestine. Some think you can balance mindfulness with blasphemy. The misled transgress and confess to a Catholic priest. They took children's chastity and molested their master seeds. I did the math on greed and sadness flashed as the captive bleed. The captive bleed. So take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows, so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons right for harvest, please keep the truth from out your blood style. Take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows, so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons right for harvest, please keep the truth from out your blood.
Take a breath, the breath of life, a living soul, fruits and bold, flesh of earth, constant birth. It be us, cause we're one verse. Take a breath, the breath of life, a living soul, fruits and bold, flesh of earth, constant birth. It be us, we're one verse. The first beings be being and we be meeting up, there is none. We're hung and that's all. I played ball down south the 4 a few times and kicked rhymes and wind chimes they climb. Take the shoes off my feet and shirt off my back. I'll take a step back, relax and realize that y'all lack a peace of mind where we all laugh and enjoy life until I find a true empress. The earth would be my wife. My dream has begun and all the fun through my childhood is done. So where shall we run? Nowhere. Mine is well walking through the nonsense with no fear when I grow hair and ask Most High to lend me his ear, cause I truly care for the love of all people. And if you're blaspheming, it take your time, Most High sees you. I take breaths to reminisce, spiritual bliss to sadness, and it's a cherishing those things that you miss. So I take off like wings of hawks to stalk those enemies who walk the streets of Babylon and talk. Heathen, they backstab your mind when they're speaking, and they weaken as soon as the operator starts teaching. So take heed as a witness of the signs to uprise. You make vows,
so please keep the truth from out your blood style. A lock bar between belief and what you believe in. Seasons ripe for harvest, please keep the truth from out your blood. The truth, he brings salvation. His mercy, blood is shed on Yahweh, Holy Son. The way, the light, the truth. Holy Emmanuel, Haracham, the merciful. You are the only one. Yeshua is the truth. He brings salvation. His mercy, blood is shed on Yahweh, Holy Son. The way, the light, the truth. Holy Emmanuel, Haracham, the merciful. You are the only one. Yeshua is the truth. He brings salvation. His mercy, blood is shed on Yahweh, Holy Son. The way, the light, the truth. Holy Emmanuel, Haracham, the merciful. You are the only one. Yeshua is the truth. He brings salvation. His mercy, blood is shed on Yahweh, Holy Son. The way, the light, the truth. Holy Emmanuel, Haracham, the merciful. You are the only one.
Yo, Vocab, I'm really feeling you, but can you do something that's not like about God?
Oh, holy Yahweh, You're so holy Yahweh, so holy Yahweh. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. Hot El Hearts, Malik El Shabazz, then exploit Brother Malcolm X. Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood pump without connect? Live life like a vulture, but quick to snatch up a falcon's nest. Be very aware of everything devilish powers possess. When the King of Kings come back, every tongue shall confess. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. Hot El Hearts, Malik El Shabazz, then exploit Brother Malcolm X. Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood pump without connect? Live life like a vulture, but quick to snatch up a falcon's nest. Be very aware of everything devilish powers possess. When the King of Kings come back, every tongue shall confess. I know it's hard, I know it's hard, I know it's hard, but we even need to give upliftment to pig flesh bigots whose speeches clutch death. Upset out the open eyes and sing sisters, Semitic features, plant oracle garden. Each visit will fit the pieces, what's puzzling mankind. Militant innovation illustrate Ezekiel's fulfillment. Listen, justice, stop the sibling ruckus. We can become bishops on lock with the wisdom. Consequence answers action, so pick up your shots if you lick them. This system cut the puppets slack. Why they paint their buckets black? Mothers will bleed and cry while still rubbing their precious loved ones back. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. Hot El Hearts, Malik El Shabazz, then exploit Brother Malcolm X. Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood pump without connect? Live life like a vulture, they quick to snatch up a falcon's nest. Be very aware of everything devilish powers possess. When the King of Kings come back, every tongue shall confess. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. Hot El Hearts, Malik El Shabazz, then exploit Brother Malcolm X. Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood pump without connect? Live life like a vulture, but quick to snatch up a falcon's nest. Be very aware of everything devilish powers possess. When the King of Kings come back, every tongue shall confess. That's word. When our mind is beckoned up evident sages who articulate the end of intricate blood pools. Never associate self with subject that's not bringing improvement. Stop sticking and moving. Each blows he goes into a box fit for the new king. Brothers give up their soul to get props for kissing the fool's ring. Forgot particular views and they mind. Attempt to colonize the first culture to canine. My king told me it's better to walk through the gate blind than to have both of your eyeballs to be cast into hell. We see most of the tribes fall, but still latch with the belt. Pains of injustice sting. For that stop all effort, this transaction. Listen, Lucifer has orchestra. Be conscious and cautious of the so-called Ella ancient adversary in attempt to exalt forces against our Abba Elo forever. You're so holy Yahweh, so holy Yahweh. Watch out for hornets with pig flesh harnesses in a briefcase. Evolution, lack of fake marksmanship is a cliche. Clearly they bargain. Sick devilish theories of Darwin. Signs of Satan in the school science books appeared in the margin. Clear tears dripping darkness. Now my dearest love, beloved, is caught up in abandoned apartments. Far away from her first home. I said don't forget you're redeemed by the blood of the birthstone. Remember the rock of Israel will always be founded upon. Remember he said if we believe that we can make a mountain be gone. I know sometimes we suffer, but please don't drown in the storm. The evolution theories are room for the racists. They was the ones who documented and called the first culture monkey. It's time to snipe the enemy cause they keep vultures hungry. Sick white supremacy, not wonder why they sculptures ugly. They always end up killing our Nubian leaders. So please brothers be cautious of modern Julius Caesar. This is not a battle of the flesh, just some simple facts for y'all to understand the angle where they teach you at. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. They've only taught us words based on the European alphabet. Hot El Hearts, Malik. Hot El Hearts, Malik El Shabazz, then exploit Brother Malcolm X. Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood run without connect? Does the cold man have a heart? Or does his blood run without connect? Live life like a vulture, but quick to snatch up a falcon's nest. Be very aware of everything devilish powers possess. When the King of Kings come back, every tongue shall confess.
Shalom.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Hey, peace, sister. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's everything going?
All right, I'm just sitting here flipping through some scriptures, wisdom of Solomon and Proverbs and strength things.
Flipping through some scriptures. You mind if I come over so you can flip through me right quick?
Ooh, well, I was, I'm trying to get with this reading because I've only.
Oh, come on. You mean you ain't got 5 minutes to come over here or for me to go over there so we can do a little something?
I mean, why you want to sit there and study knowledge and understanding, or?
Oh, no, you know what I want to do. I got a big old bottle of oil sitting over here, and you mean to tell me you want to flip through a book?
But this book is power, though. I mean, maybe we could sit and maybe that's the love we can share. I mean, there's a lot of wisdom in here. Solomon left us a lot of jewels.
Come on, tell me that there isn't something else you'd rather do besides flip through a book.
Yeah, it is. But,
Come on, holler with me.
you think I could call you back another time, though?
Whatever.
I'll tell my brother walk away from Zalana or to crown. To lay down with deceit, it's to knock it off the ground. My sword encountered forces bound to fall in deep sleep. Heathen smite himself when a knife is held in heat. Brother walk away from Zalana or to crown. To lay down with deceit is to knock it off the ground. My sword encountered forces bound to fall in deep sleep. Heathen smite himself when a knife is held in heat. Peace is the key to lock and strength inside of your temple. Pussy, God got it, no violent sacrifices shall burn Philistine sidekicks. Be conscious of harlots, brothers escape Jezebel bondage. Words flatter to bring young men to destruction, like cattle to their slaughter. Why innocent victims still misinterpret fruits of bitterness for something that our eyes perceive as sweet? There's one specific honeycomb that drips to deceive the weak. Don't give your strength unto the strange woman, lips are smoother than oil, but her feet step to the pitch of head and it's bleak death. Be upset when the sheep get heat subjected to seek death, cause we definitely fall victim in unintentionally small kingdoms. Lost redemption exempted to the non-exception of celibacy. Transgression temporarily prevented the procession to profess ecclesiastic blessings to our brethren in seed. The extension of we is definitely blessed to succeed. Soul's depth is kept in a dream, untold epics recollect scenes of the poisons that destroy kings into death reflex regime. Why is the eye not satisfied with seeing nor the ear with hearing? Give acknowledgement and appreciation of blessing before we go blind. All that has happened has already happened of old times. The seasons recycle, there's nothing new under the sun. You perceive with great prestige, but there will be another to come. You cannot alter an object that returns to the same shape. The things that are crooked are not concerned to be made straight. Don't rob the earth for today's sake. Stop the curses and plagues hate. Block perversion and make space to vacate peace and avoid temper. Vexation of the spirit if you deeply enjoy pleasure. All is vanity. All is vanity. Vexation of the spirit. All is vanity. I don't know. My brother, please help me. The world tastes sweet, but it's so unhealthy. I don't know. My brother, please help me. The world tastes sweet, but it's so unhealthy. All is vanity. All is vanity. Vexation of the spirit, all is vanity. Peace is the key to lock and strength inside of your temple. Perceive God got it. No violent sacrifices shall burn Philistine sidekicks. Be conscious of harlots, brothers escape Jezebel bondage. Their words flatter to bring young men to destruction, like cattle to their slaughter. Why innocent victims? Peace is the key to lock and strength inside of your temple. Perceive God got it. No violent sacrifices shall burn Philistine sidekicks. Be conscious of harlots, brothers escape Jezebel bondage. Their words flatter to bring young men to destruction, like cattle to their slaughter.
Walk away, please, brothers, walk away. Walk away.
I tell my brother walk away from Zalana or to crown. To lay down with deceit is to knock it off the ground. My sword encountered forces bound to fall in deep sleep. Heathen smite themselves when a knife is held in heat. Peace is the key to lock and strength inside of your temple. Perceive God got it. No violent sacrifices shall burn Philistine sidekicks. Be conscious of harlots, brothers escape Jezebel bondage. Their words flatter to bring young men to destruction, like cattle to their slaughter. Why innocent victims? Peace is the key. hurts so bad to see my blood on the corner base fiend. I can't take it no more, asking God when will the pain leave. It's like a nightmare in the middle of my own daydream, but it's reality, so I'ma have to let my faith gleam. It hurts so bad to see my blood on the corner base fiend. I can't take it no more, asking God when will the pain leave. It's like a nightmare in the middle of my own daydream, but it's reality. Understand why the first gram of gritty crack was published by the CIA for inner city black destruction, Central Intelligence Agency. Devilish developments dwelt to rebel against the king, and they think they in the major league. Priests in Catholic churches watching naked kids bleed. Them Satanists feed on the innocents by raping the seed. It hurts so bad I need some comfort, and I heard my king say we are sent out as sheep in the midst of ravenous wolves. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. He said we are sent out as sheep in the midst of ravenous wolves. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. My people, please use the wisdom of Solomon to speak. Keep anointed holy oil of an olive in your cheek. Knowledge is the ruby, power building columns in the street. Evaporate the dirty water and damage amateur aqua. Equal it to solicitation of a heartless endeavor. Not to knock, but we defeat the Islamic architect Mecca. I recollect melodic gospels that's ever after. Memories will never last unless we laugh and let it shatter. Our strongest vestige malice, which has formed defected palaces adorned with textured fabrics, and we mourn. I need some comfort. Send out a sheep in the midst of ravenous wolves. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Our people need more upliftment. Stagnant and easily dying in front of us. They keep lying to cover up. Who blinded our mother's insight? Them heroin addictions can't take me down. Them demons didn't know that I walk in the light of Yahweh. It hurts so bad to see my blood on the corner base fiend. I can't take it no more, asking God when will the pain leave. It's like a nightmare in the middle of my own daydream, but it's reality, so I'ma have to let my faith gleam. It hurts so bad to see my blood on the corner base fiend. I can't take it no more, asking God when will the pain leave. It's like a nightmare in the middle of my own daydream, but it's reality, so I'ma have to let my faith gleam. Hurts so bad. We need deliverance. Shalom, shalom. Yasha, shalom, salam.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water.
I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the need to free souls. Equality exists inside my perception of justice. Reflections from brothers that's true give acceptance with one fist. Left with some drumsticks to beat truth into senseless assumptions. I represent all shades of the light spectrum to uplift. Through faith I choose to rebuke Satan and speak true statements. Exposing men who's carrying brief suitcases in order for us to be American puppets. Most words in the English language have a prejudice suffix derived from an Anglo dialect. Hold up, I've been receiving feedback. I think it's from these people who perceive that I am ashamed of my skin tone. I speak what I feel, it doesn't mean that I'm ashamed. My siblings have a different pigment, but we're still the same. Africa's my destination, and if that makes me ashamed, then you can keep my pale flesh, cause I could care less what you claim. Too much pride is a stupid thing. If I could turn back time, I'll take the bullet for Martin Luther King. Freedom starts with a soothing ring. It's time to realize that we all have human limbs. It's time to realize fleecy locks and black complexion cannot forfeit nature's claim. Skin may differ, but affection dwells in black and white the same. I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the needs of free souls. I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the needs of free souls. I have a dream. The world continues to translate misconceptions of handshakes, interpreting salutes to a dishonest mythologic advanced race. Now we come to the realization it was a man-made ant race. We walk the insects' footsteps, but wondering how the sand tastes. We've been trying so hard just to get our children to smile. We've been walking thousands, matter of fact, millions of miles. We didn't get nowhere. We must have been walking on treadmills. Our forefathers' sand had soaked up our children's breast milk. Sadness from solar oceans have wept, so we catch chills, covering our face with shame because we possess filth. No more sin, I'ma start a soul like the foundation that Malcolm X built. And shatter the shadows of shackles that keep us chained in a silhouette. From whence they hid the image of Imhotep. Is the truth dark? We're walking through black metal, saying hello to back-to-back fellows, hoping to take action, pack memos, and we still have the nerve to echo. Why are we so ghetto? Why are we so ghetto? I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the needs of free souls. I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the needs of free souls.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day
I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold and took heed to the needs of free souls. I have a dream, a speech told that got in the sheepfold. His existence was much more than speech efficient. It was sacrificial and medicinal with prophetic interviews. For us to see what he died for, don't trust the beast or a sidewalk. Justice greets when the sky pours purification. For us to stop segregating over the physical appearance, but to become by the content of character. Whether you're from the continent of Africa, Malaysian or Caucasian, it's to have a human-based relationship. He gave us one thing to say is, let your faith allow ya to bring God and light on our children. Need us, please become awakened. Let his truth be poured on us. Reign to fulfill the true king's dreams. 1929. Let your faith allow ya to bring God and light on our children. Need us, please become awakened. Let his truth be poured on us. Reign to fulfill the true king's dreams. January 15th. Let your faith allow ya to bring God and light on our children. Need us, please become awakened. Let his truth be poured on us. Reign to fulfill the true king's dreams. 1929, January 15th. A messenger brought from heaven sheep. I have a dream.
I have a dream.
Teach me, O Lord, the way of thy statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in thy way. Establish thy word unto thy servant, who is devoted to thy fear. Turn away my reproach which I fear, for thy judgments are good. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Amen.
This young brother who was on a search for sunshine, seeking but gray clouds kept sweeping over his head cause of hard times. Instead of a sharp mind being misled to the dark side, he kept his father's prayer in a strict pledge to his heart shrine. He remembered it, saying, Idin Aserat al-Mustaqim. His pops that manifest mercy cause we follow the truth, Rahim. But this young brother's open perception questioned why he was still pressured to follow after, to keep up his father's footsteps. Say Bismillah before you eat, read what the Sabra book says. Only Allah has good bread.
I may have changed, but my name's the same. The world you claim is so full of pain. And through this rain, Lord, I'ma make this journey. And with your name, I'm gonna make it feel worthy to feel your mercy. If he is thirsty, please, Lord, quench his thirst for me. Properly.
As he got older, he continued to listen to lessons. His friends will give him directions, reading from another faith. He told his pops in their relationship turned to the love and hate. His father said,
Allah created you from clots of blood. How can you transgress? He made your ancestors land blessed and manifested sin clefts, beauties that we can't get. Glorious hands stretched and made you real. The Quran unto Muhammad, Allah's wonderful prophet, who salah humble on carpet. He jihad struggled through conflict and still stuck to Rahma Baraka. Don't forget who raised you and the echoes of Allahu Akbar.
His father's speech brought many teardrops upon his cheek, reminded him that Islam is submission to one God and peace. But his heart honestly seemed to be walking closer to gospels of salvation by practicing the actions of Christ. Speaking the truth of Yeshua became his passion, love life. He studied Hebrew and the origins of the sacred written tetragrammaton. Around his pops he kept it camouflage. He tried to avoid conflict and didn't confess his analog, but tried to set examples on the way to get his dad to listen. But it was like walking through a cataclysmic labyrinth and chatting with his stagnant prince, who spoke English and Arabic with his glimpses of arrogance, treating everybody else's belief like doesn't matter myths.
I may have changed, but my name's the same. The world you claim is so full of pain. And through this rain, Lord, I'ma make this journey. And with your name, I'm gonna make it feel worthy to feel your mercy. If he is thirsty, please, Lord, quench his thirst for me. Properly.
But this young brother kept searching for sunshine, but that love-hate relationship was like a downward gray cloud. He asked his father, please meet me at my childhood playground. Remember when you used to meet me here when mom was face down? You pushed me mad high on the swings and I'd be screaming straight loud. You first taught me that Allahu Akbar means God is great. Now how can it come to this? I remember everything you taught me when you said lift the blue shackles, not to inherit fleshness from Adam. Apples can't easily eat me, rebuke when they try shine. Prideful selfishness gets us nowhere. Take your advice, I realize the savior is Christ. He's the true way in the life. The only way to Allah is for us to be redeemed through him. A separation between God and man, cause we need to be clean from sin. Yahweh Yeshua is the truth. You can accept it or not. When judgment come, will you be saved or get caught rejecting a rock?
Beyond them clouds is the bright sunshiny day.
Rock.
And following truth could appear you're running away.
Rock.
And who are you to say my God did not make me to feel this way? In a place where hate is so known, to let me go so I could go home. Yes, I can recognize the light in your eyes, recognize the light in mine. Can recognize the light in your eyes. Won't you take the time to recognize mine? Things do change, nothing strange as the sky and mountain range. Things do change, nothing strange as the sky and the mountain range. Things do change, nothing strange as the sky and the mountain range. Things do change, nothing strange as the sky and the mountain range.
I am camouflage, therefore I easily analyze. But it's hard for me to hold my tears inside from this injustice that stands alive. And his best companion's pride, this man divides and colonizes his hand inside. He's a diddler, either or a liar. And ever since he molested the first woman, I felt like I was sisterless. Mother Earth is shedding tears, she goes to bed in fear. I said I'm here, I'ma keep holding until her head is clear. Mother Earth is shedding tears, she goes to bed in fear. I said I'm here and I'ma keep holding until her head is clear. Reminding me of the days when I used to cry blood. And this is not a metaphor, I'm serious, I used to cry blood. and I still cry blood. Dreams of touching Asiatic temples kept my eyes plugged. Loving God's universe that coiled my loved ones here. Praises for strength to the mother of earth, guidance is here. I am camouflage, therefore I easily analyze, but it's hard for me to hold my tears inside from this injustice that stands alive. And his best companion's pride, this man divides and colonizes his hand inside. He's a diddler, either or liar. Ever since he molested the first woman, I felt like I was sisterless. Mother Earth is shedding tears. She goes to bed in fear. I said I'm here. I'ma keep holding her till her head is clear. Shalom. That spider web pulls tight. Please watch out for the wolf bite. He shed cold blood, no love, therefore he shall pay with the full price. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. That spider web pulls tight. Watch out for the wolf bite. He shed cold blood, no love, therefore he shall pay with the full price. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. How is it that out of the same mouth we see blessing and cursing? Why is this? Why is this? I've witnessed 5 princes divide mischief and sow persecution inside sickness. Scream retribution. The blood of a nation bleeds a river. Please block it with a preceding pillar. Or maybe it was just a blood clot from a deeper sliver that has slipped into the skin. The bullet skims the body, but before battles we pull an inch of the rope either after or before we tie the knot. But I cannot supply the drop of water from the driest rock. The king provides the flock with all the bread. We shall not want. We sleep beside still waters as we walk through Babel and trod the path. It's hard, but I see comfort in his rod and staff. If you're searching for the higher power, yes, my God is that. Needles is brutal, they try to kill family. Devils that's brutal make needles kill family. Needles is brutal, they try to kill family. Devils that's brutal make needles kill family. My uncle Ella Elder Pella shelter enigmas I felt it in the chest. Indigenously living sinful flesh. Misery beckons hate. Make faith, make wasted praise and gates live up. Ray Shank give or take one and daily praise Yahweh. That spider web pulls tight. Watch out for the wolf bite. He shed cold blood, no love, therefore he shall pay with the full price. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. Last hour, trumpet blast just as past cowards. As political leaders try to muffle black power, and that's how a worldly system persists to laugh louder. And right now there's a temporary reign of planned deception. The hands of oppression being controlled by the Pope and George Bush. Read the laws of the book and realize they got horns in a hoof. Abortion is pushed more than peace. Unfortunately, their sorcery swarms the streets. That spider web pulls tight. Please watch out for the wolf bite. He shed cold blood, no love, therefore he shall pay with the full price. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. Cause that spider web pulls tight. Watch out for the wolf bite. He shed cold blood, no love, therefore he shall pay with the full price. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. A wolf with a split hoof, lurking inside the big bush. You hide under your wall, but when judgment come, you gon' get cooked. Deception, deception. It sets in, it sets in. Like the wolf bite, wolf bite. I said deception, deception. It sets in, it sets in. Avoid the wolf bite, wolf bite. Watch out for the wolf bite. It is time to go home. It is time to walk on to the land of milk and honey. It is time to go home. It is time to walk home to the land of milk and honey. To whom can tell a story metaphorically over anarchies, a holocaust of heaven's lost sheep. Compel kids on the edge that's more steep to fall asleep to the dreams that bring awakening odysseys. Pass through physical bodies and travel gallantly. Imagining is like shining a flashlight into the sky. You might not ever see the reflection or look up and think it's a lie, but it's destined to come back into the form of your child's twinkling eye. The bond and connection of a father's love link is inside. A million light years couldn't compare to the sight shared between the happiness of children that reflect in your wife's tears. It is time to go home to the land of milk and honey. It is time to move on. It is time to walk home to the land of milk and honey. It is time to move on. It is time to go home.